Welcome back. Welcome back to this special edition of Colorado and Company, dedicated to the incredible Cherry Creek Arts Festival that's coming up. I'm your host, Jackie Felici. So gearing up the Cherry Creek North area for an event like this, the world-class Cherry Creek Arts Festival, takes a lot of organization. And so coming together are people from the Cherry Arts Organization as well as dedicated corporate sponsors. And it's quite exciting and inspiring to see how they all come together in the name of art, creativity, and innovation. Janice Henderson Investors is one such sponsor, and we want to tell you all about their interactive art making event happening on July 5th, 6th, and 7th. You're invited to the Janice Henderson Art Experience tent, where you can try art making alongside other art studio artists. It's a really fantastic way to tap your creative energies. Well, with more about this opportunity is Erica Luker. We're so glad to see her today. She is Janice Henderson's Investors Senior Manager of Corporate Events. And art studio artist Garrett Minat. Welcome to the show. And as you can see, we're going to be making some art today.
Yeah.
And so while we're going to get started in just a second, but Erica, I have a question for you. So what is the art studio at the Cherry Creek Arts Festival?
Yes, the Janice Henderson Art Studio brings professional artists to our art experience tent and allows festival goers to create art pieces for them to take home. The best part about it is that it's free and open to the public.
That's fun, and free is a great word, but why is it important to provide these kind of art experiences to people hands-on and on-site?
Yeah, we know everyone loves to come and shop the festival and talk to the artists, but we also wanted to create that additional touch point of being able to get hands-on experience with creating these different art mediums and really experiencing and engaging with the art. And we also feel like it's a great way to support our local artists and local community.
Sure is, and we have a lot of them. So what will be available for participants to do?
There is going to be a lot of fun things this year. We do have screen printing on bandanas, which will be fun for anyone to participate in. We will have stitching of sketchbooks. We will have inflatable art piece that you just heard from Nicole that she will be leading, as well as many, many other options, and one that we will be demoing here today.
Well, you never know who's going to be inspired by that creative process and a budding artist to come. Garrett, what are we going to be doing today? Making some art?
That's right. So today we're actually making cyanotype.
Cyanotype.
Yes,
okay.
So cyanotype is actually one of the earliest photographic processes invented all the way back in 1842 by Sir John Herschel.
And I have a feeling we're going to be using the rays of the sun.
You got it.
Right.
The fun thing about this is it's all based off UV. We're taking iron 3 salts, and those are reacting and being reduced into iron 2 salts. And that's kind of the chemical thing that's happening to make the UV and the paper light sensitive.
All right, so go ahead and get started. You got to be a little bit of an artist and a little bit of a scientist for this one. But tell us about this process. What are you doing? You've got a piece of glass here, if folks can't see that.
Yep, so I've got a piece of glass here, and what I like to do is lay out my image before I get out into the light. That way I know where things are going. You can use anything from flowers to negatives that you make on your own out of any image that you can make.
Okay.
And once you've got everything laid out, what you're going to do is bring it out into the sun, give it 10 to 20 minutes based on how bright we've got it.
Help you. Ooh, this glass is
Thank
hot.
you.
Okay.
And then once you've brought it back in from the sun, we're going to get to develop it.
Okay.
So this happens pretty quickly, so we're going to go right into here actually. We can leave that right here.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
And this is just going to be water. So we're just using tap water right now to rinse the chemicals away and expose the image, bring the image to life. And we've got a couple different tries here. So we've got some flowers.
Look at, you can already see it coming to life.
That's right.
Before it just looked like a black and white piece, and now we see a flower, I see a house and a field, some sky.
That's right. And once you've got it nice and rinsed, one of the things you can do, so this is what we end up with.
Which is this year's poster artist.
That's right.
Oh, and we're going to talk more about that later, and it's beautiful, by the way.
And then this is the last little piece. This is hydrogen peroxide and table water.
Hydrogen peroxide and table. Look at that come to life. Isn't that beautiful?
And you can see the transition, how quickly it oxidizes. So this is the final chemical reaction to give you that nice deep Prussian blue that is so traditionally known for cyanotypes.
Very nice. And then the flower is just something else that you can do?
That's right.
Okay.
That's another variation instead of the negative. That way you've got just very interesting layers that form when you are able to use flowers. You can see the individual veins of things coming through, so it's very interesting.
Yeah. What made you interested in this type? I mean, this goes back to the 1800s, you said, so where did your inspiration come from?
That's right. You know, my inspiration came from the simplicity of it. It's so approachable and it's fun to play with. As soon as you've got a little bit of experience with it, you can really begin to experiment in a lot of different ways, and that really just makes it a fun process for everyone to try.
I love simple. Erica, when can visitors stop by to see the art studio and create their own art pieces?
Yeah, we would love for you all to come and join us. This will be taking place Saturday and Sunday during the festival from 1:30 to 3:30. Again, it's free and open to the public. We encourage families to come, kiddos. It's all these activities are going to be available for you to get in there and create.
Okay, between now and then, where do they find out more information about the art experiences themselves?
Visit cherryarts.org to hear more about this and to get more information until the festival kicks off next weekend.
All right, Garrett, last question. What's your most favorite image that you captured in this way? Tell us a little bit about that.
Boy, I would say my favorite image is actually a combination. It was a self-portrait I took using a 4x5 negative, and then I added in organic material like flowers around the edge. So you had a really neat mixture of the two processes in one image.
And you have it framed, and it's a poster of yourself in your hallway, right?
That's right. It doesn't sound. Yeah, that's right.
Good for you. Thank you very much. Be sure to visit the Janice Henderson Investors Art Experience tent for fun and unique art making experiences. For more information about the event and the entire festival, visit cherryarts.org. Remember, the Cherry Creek Arts Festival takes place July 5th, 6th, and 7th on the streets of Cherry Creek North.